Hey, what's going on, you guys? Super late intro in the day here, and what I had originally planned for today was weighing out all of the skin that I cut out of my CRX right here in this bin. So I have my uncle's scale, and it goes up to a max of 50 pounds, even though it's off calibrations by it's like half a pound. So give or take half a pound. I'm not going to sweat it, but it goes a max of 50 pounds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking everything out of this bin one by one and weigh everything that came out of my CRX and not the items that you guys see right here. So I got my buddies just hit me up right now, and his friend here has a crack on his wheel, which appeared like so randomly because you can barely see it. Wait, where is it at? Where is it at? I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's right there on my nails, and you can catch it. And this crack is on both sides, but it's not to the lip, so I don't know how that happened. But I'm gonna attempt to weld it anyways. I'm gonna put two little holes on both ends of that crack so it can stop it from spreading. I do have access to the 220, so I'm gonna clean this up nice and ready to weld, and then we'll bring it to the table, get that welded, hopefully really quickly, so he can get back to the tire shop and put his tire back on and get that back on the car, because you guys know a stock spare wheel does not have what's the word we're looking for? You're not supposed to drive on a spare wheel for more than a couple of miles. So we're gonna try to get this back on his car ASAP. So I got the two holes drilled on the beginning and end of that crack. It's not that big, and I couldn't catch it anywhere else, but I wired pretty much the whole perimeter of this and the bottom side as well, right there. That's all the way down to the aluminum, and then everything else was just getting all the dirt off the surface, and then everything was wiped down multiple times with acetone. I think what I'm going to do as of right now is obviously I'm going to run it on pretty hot with aluminum welding. Click that real quick, and then I'm just going to keep it on low amperage to the point where it's not melting, but I'm using the torch to heat it all up because I don't have any more propane in my torch. And try to get it all nice and hot, top and bottom side, and then kind of watch it, not watch it melt, but like then we'll start the initial repair. All right guys, so I just got this mini crack, which was like a centimeter, which turned into a freaking hole that I had to repatch. So here it is. I did 3 small lines with 3/32, and then I weaved it all together and made this one big old flatter weld, right? And then I did the exact same thing on the other side. I did 2 lines, and then I weaved it together. It kind of peaks a little bit, but I'm almost certain that the wheel will still seal the bead and not leak. So that's done. Hopefully, I don't know if they're open today, but you can, then you can try to get another tire on it today or tomorrow, whatever, and that's that. Seven what, bluegills? From where? Where'd you go? So I'm just gonna scale these one at a time, since this is a swivel head and everything just keeps falling out. So let's do it one by one. 10 pounds, about 5 pounds, 6.5, 5 pounds exactly. These are the door bars. They are so freaking heavy. A hair under 10 pounds. 7.5 pounds. 8 pounds exactly. 5 pounds. Boom. 6.5 pounds. So, I mean, all that other little things right there, that I'm probably just gonna put like half pound. Let's just say half pound. And those are all the little things. Those are all the bigger items. The doors and the rear webbing. I already threw away the freaking rear bumper support, and the front bumper support. So I don't even know what they weigh, but I'm gonna try to search online and see how much both of those weigh so we can factor them in. And let's measure the glass. I still have them right here. Here is the passenger rear quarter panel glass, as well as the driver's side glass. We are at about a hair under 9 pounds. Huh, that's not that heavy. This is the back hatch glass. So I'm gonna hold this, oh my God. So I'm gonna hold this with my finger right here up top, so we can get like at least approximate weight. And we are about 20 to 20 and a half pounds for this back glass right here. I also don't have the smaller section of the liftgate glass, so I don't know how much that weighs. And the sunroof from the car is also gone, so I don't know how much that weighs as well. But I'm gonna do a little bit of research and then we'll factor those weight in as well. Now I only have one seat belt removed from the passenger side, as I'm still using the driver's side, so we'll just leave it as one measurement, and we are at 7.5 pounds right there. So obviously I don't know the weight total off the top of my head, but we will add it up when we get this video edited, and factoring all of the other ones that I already threw away from the car before getting a base weight off of it. So I don't know what a hood weighs in comparison to the carbon fiber, so I'll try to factor that in as well. I also don't have an exhaust system, so I don't know what an exhaust system weighs, but maybe we can try to get a rough idea on one from the backyard. So this is my brother's exhaust. Still has a cat on it, and it does not have the axle back, but I am going to measure the RSX axle back because it weighs very close. Again, just to get a base idea. And here, I don't know how I'm going to get this to stand on here. Oh, well, you look at that. So we are at 15, I'm just gonna say 15 pounds. It's a little over 15. And then, if you guys haven't already noticed how much parts I have lying around the house. Yeah, now, but I have a lot of things, guys. I have a lot of things. Let's get a base measurement of this exhaust. All right, we are at 17 pounds. Ooh. Oh, and don't mind my all-wheel drive stuff. It's just hanging out. So I believe I covered everything that I have removed off the car, except the last one would be the passenger seat, which is the Prelude seat. Now I know there was that one or two comments that were like, oh, the Prelude seat is still in the bush. Yes, it is. So the seat was all jacked up as much as I wanted to use it when I first got it, but I didn't want to sit in that filth. So I'm gonna base measure this seat right here and see how much this shit weighs, because it is pretty heavy, really heavy. Oh my God, that thing is like completely almost looped. Stop bouncing. 38.5-ish. That's heavy. This is almost half of everything that I've already measured before that. All right, so I am going to continue this video tomorrow, guys. My goal today was to kind of work on the CRX, but my buddy came over and, you know, prepping the wheel and everything to weld. Took a little time, losing a little bit of daylight here. But tomorrow's gonna be a break type of day. I got to do maintenance on my mom's car, the van. She's gonna start work here very soon on Monday. I got to do oil change, fluid check, new front rotors and brakes. This car, I want to get down off the ground first so I can move the van up.
The next day.
Oh, this Momo seat is way too close to me. What in the world? Oh. All right. Car's on the ground. Brakes feel like shit. but I gotta move it out to work on my mom's car today, and we'll address this again later. Guys, this is the first drive. The hood's still open. Oh, I ain't got no brakes. Holy shit. But oh, that's a jumpy clutch. I'm just gonna make a U-E real quick. I'm not gonna take it around the block because the hood's still open. It's got a battery pack on it. Oh, dude, it is smooth. Super smooth. Yo, this thing has got no brakes. It picks up. Oh shit, no brakes. All right, I'm gonna go park it next to all the other cars. So this just occurred to me now. We have 3 CRXs and 3 wagons, all running cars. And here's a little better look on the wagon's wheels. This couldn't have worked out better. Oh my god, I love it. If you guys are wondering, I made those fenders from scratch, and it's all metal. The pads are completely gone. So pads definitely need to be replaced. Bought this car like a little over a year and a half ago, and never changed it, even though I knew it was already low. But I've taken a lot of road trips in this car up and down California into Nevada and stuff, and I've neglected it, and only this rotor out of the left and right hand side has a scratching on the back. So I may just take off the rotor, and I'm gonna take it to my friend's shop and get it spinned and have them try to grind it down so we could have a fresh surfaced rotor with the new pads. So my buddies at the shop has not replied yet about spinning these rotors, but here's a better look at it. That right there, you can catch it with your fingernails all day long. And here's that brake pad, pure metal, no ceramic, and that was where all the squeaking was coming from. The passenger side looking a lot better and wore a lot lesser than the driver's side, and this rotor is actually still pretty good. But if I'm gonna spin this, I'll spin both. But you know, if my friend doesn't reply, I'm probably gonna have to go and find like a gas station or something to try and spin these so we can get it back on the car today. Otherwise we'll buy new rotors. So here's the story. I just got back from AutoSauce, and I decided to just buy new rotors. I went to three different places, and one had attitude, the other one didn't do it, and the other one was costly. So given that these rotors were 30 bucks each, we just bought new rotors. So I got 2 new rotors. I got a mild ceramic Duralast gold pads. It's one step of their regular generic pads, and I got a new battery. So these all got warranty. We're good there. I'm gonna get this installed and get this car ready to rock and roll for mom. Gotta take kids to the hockey game tomorrow, so I only got that side done, and I haven't even touched this one yet. It is super dark. It is like an hour or 2 ahead, but the reason why I am procrastinating right now is because I'm doing a live chat with the boys here from Otto Sauce. Say what's up.
With the sauce.
Hey, so we got Jeremy right here in the building, as well as Ron. What's up, guys?
Dylan, what up, dog? How you doing?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Obviously not working on my mom's car, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good. So we're on chat right now, call chat, and we've been discussing a little bit about, we do have a different challenge that we are considering doing.
We want to send out this invitation to anybody that wants to be a part of it. And I think if we get enough people, we can make it at one track. We can go to California, or we can meet in Las Vegas, somewhere where it's easier for everybody to get to.
So yeah, this is something that we are definitely working on, and there's still a lot more to it because this was only brought up just now. But we do want to like collaborate with anybody and everybody, and have a great time doing it. If you guys think this idea is cool, hey, leave a comment below for me and Otto Sauce's channel, and then you know, we'll definitely start getting down to working out the layouts, and hopefully we can try to make it happen. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta go finish my mom's brakes because it's getting late. So, anyways, I got my mom's car all squared up. Brakes are good. I drove around the block 2 times, kind of like getting in and out of the brakes, and the battery's looking good, fluid's looking good, so that car should be ready for her when she needs to take the kids to hockey tomorrow and when she starts work on Monday. So got my CRX moved out, got my wagon swapped over because I am going to be installing these struts right here. I've been putting it off. I want to give a shout out to Rowell for sending me this hatch strut for the wagon. Now, I believe he said he bought this for his hatch, but it doesn't fit because of this bracket, and I know that the wagon has the exact same bracket right there, so hopefully this is for the wagon and I can finally stop trying to hold this up with my arms, doing whatever I need to do to get the stuff out of the trunk. On a hot day, it'll stay up. On a cold day, when the fluids are not, I don't know, warmed up or whatever, that's what it does. 10:30, guys. 10:30. And the strut is installed and it is super strong. I haven't had this thing functioning since the day I bought this car, so this is always nice feeling to have. So I cleaned out everything from the rear seats forward, and I got everything that I don't need in the car out. Got my necessities, my helmet, my tools, blanket to kind of get on the floor if I need to you know, work on the floor or whatever. Got 2 tire gauges, coolant, transmission oil, and the funnels. I got some ultimate spray because I didn't get to wash my car today. That rhymed because I got time to spit it. Anyways, this is just to keep my car light, and then tomorrow, let me close the trunk here. Tomorrow, when we get up, we'll get the van over here. 2 jack stands. I got my 24s, and the reason why I have the 23s on top is because one of them has a slow leak, so I don't know how much air is going to be in it tomorrow or when I'm at the track. So I got the 23s as spares. Got a cooler, got a canopy, got 2 chairs, 3 chairs, the third one's in my car, and I'm gonna pull out my spare axles right now. So I'm pretty much prepped for track, and you know, I keep it really simple. The only thing I'm more worried about bringing with me are replacement parts, so I'm gonna have that all ready to go tomorrow. So yeah, I'm super excited. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys are looking forward to what me and AutoSauce is coming up with. And I think it'd be a great way for everybody on the YouTube community to collaborate and have a great time while doing it. So if you guys want to, you know, stick around to see what the verdict is as far as the challenge goes, please subscribe. Please subscribe to AutoSauce because those are cool guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.